Well, this morning now.
Yeah, for me it's morning, yeah.
Yeah, it's morning for me too. I'm gonna go to bed after I make me some pancakes. But still.
Pancakes.
Yes, I want me some pancakes and some sausage. Maybe a couple of eggs. And some coffee. I'm gonna do all that before I go to bed. Shower and watch just a little bit of the news. Question, are you Republican or a Democrat?
I am Republican.
Okay. It doesn't even matter which party that you represent. What do you feel about Biden being too old to run right now?
Well, yeah, I kind of agree with that. I didn't watch the whole debate. Did you watch it?
No, I was working. I wish I could have.
Okay, so my wife watched it. I fell asleep because it was boring as heck. But she watched it, and she is also a Republican.
Mm-hmm.
And she tries to be like neutral on stuff. She doesn't like to get into all the politics. She don't like it. And I understand, it brings conflict to people, right?
Mm-hmm.
She says that, man, I like to be neutral and not comment about, but she says, I just can't. He is way too old, and his mental cognitive abilities are just declining way too much.
I think so too. And I'm a Democrat.
Yeah.
But then who can replace him?
Well,
do not say that vice president, because I do not like her.
No. There's been
and I don't think we're ready for her.
No.
This country's not ready for her.
Speculation of Newsom or Michelle Obama was the second one that I've heard.
I will vote for her.
Yeah, I've heard that quite a bit.
I didn't even think of her. But our vice president, I can't.
Yeah, well,
I don't like her. I never did like her. I don't like Biden either, but
yeah, well, yeah.
I gotta be honest. I just couldn't vote for Trump. I couldn't, because he's a little.
Well, I did vote for Trump last time. And I think I would vote for him again right now, only because Biden is so gone, right? That it's like, you want somebody that is just a puppet, or you want somebody who's actually going to
destroy the country?
Well, now,
should I say the world? That guy is crazy.
Well, he is crazy, but...
And he's a convicted felon. Well, I can't get that off my mind either.
He didn't start any wars. Biden did. He didn't make the economy go to like quadruple what it was when he took office. He actually lowered the prices of everything. Like gas was only $1.50 when he left office. Now it's $3 whatever. So his policies were good, but his mouth and his attitude are something else.
And the way he handled COVID, oh my God.
Yeah, well, nobody handled COVID correctly, because nobody
made it sound like it was a cold and forget about it.
Nobody had the experience of going through a pandemic, right? Because the last one was 100 years ago.
Yeah.
And I don't agree with any of the policies that were put out. The 6 feet, I'm sorry to say this, but the mask doesn't really do anything.
I've never had COVID.
I had it once, but it was later on in the cycle, so I didn't really have.
I've been wearing this mask since COVID.
Yeah, I think.
I don't know if I only want to. Only time I take it off is when I eat.
Yeah.
And then that's when people want to get around me and talk and like I'm in my mind like, get away from me, I don't want to catch COVID.
There's something to be said for our natural immune system, because it didn't affect me much.
And I did have I got the shots, the Moderna shots.
Now that's something else too that they lied about.
What do you mean?
Well,
that could be the reason why I never got it.
No, they said it's been proven that the shot has almost zero effect on you getting it or transmitting it. So it really hasn't done anything. Yeah, look it up. There's known facts, and then the biggest side effects is how many people have died from it suddenly.
Oh my God, too many.
Yeah.
When it first hit, Now people are still getting it. Why they're not dying in large mass?
No. Yeah, you're right. When they first came out, the COVID, they were dropping like flies.
The elderly were dropping like flies, and that kind of led me to believe, like, what, is somebody trying to kill off the elderly or something?
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Yeah.
And then you can't even go visit them when they get sick in the hospital. They're quarantined. Like, what is going on here?
Yeah, it was strange times for sure.
I had four uncles, and my father died from COVID.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I don't think anybody handled it correctly in any aspect of government whatsoever. None of it. It was all done incorrectly.
My younger brother, he's had COVID 4 times, but then he lives in New York.
Oh,
good thing he works out and goes to the gym because, jeez. And he had the not the Johnson & Johnson. What's the other one? The Pfizer shot.
Pfizer, yeah.
Now I have my older brother. He never had the shot. He said, "You're not killing me with something they concocted in the lab in 5 minutes."
Yeah, and that's a very, very valid point, because normally it takes 10 to 20 years to make a effective vaccine, and this one came up
so quickly,
6 months to a year after. There's no way they did all the proper tests that they should have done.
No, they didn't. The side effects is probably ridiculous.
Yeah.
We'll never hear about all of them.
Yeah, sudden death being one of them.
Yeah, how about that?
Yeah.
Now, my older brother, he's never had the shot, but he had COVID one time. And you know how he found out he had it? Because he works for the state of New Jersey, and they have to get tested every 2 weeks.
Oh, really?
Just because if you haven't had any the COVID, the vaccine, you have to be tested.
Huh.
Or you can't work for the state of New Jersey. That's the bull.
And they're still doing that?
I have to ask him. I don't know. Probably not.
Yeah.
But he found out he had it through the test. And his symptoms, he had a runny nose. That's it.
That's it, huh? Wow.
He didn't even know he had COVID.
And when was this that he had it?
I would say it's been now a year and a half.
Yeah. So he got it pretty late.
Yeah, he got it late.
It's not one of the early strains.
And he rides on the bus.
Yeah.
And he wears, like the mask I have on, the blue one, he wears 2 of those every day.
Oh, wow.
He still wears them.
Yeah, my son-in-law, he got the early COVID.
Well, the one with all the complications.
Where he had, he can't smell or taste anything. And it's still, since 2020, that's when he caught it, he still can't taste and smell some stuff.
Isn't that the weird thing? A lot of people that I know that had COVID, they're still living with the side effects.
Yeah. I was fortunate. I got the late one, and it did not affect my taste and smell at all.
Now, my best friend, she had it. And the weird thing about it is I'll never forget, because it was April. Not just April, it was Easter Sunday I found out about it. I think that was 2021. It might have been 2021, yep, because it was really new. And then she and I had spent the weekend with them. The weird thing about it was I was wearing my mask all the time because we constantly were going shopping and stuff. I never took my mask off.
Right.
So she had it. She couldn't smell. They had to rush her to the emergency room. She was having problems breathing and stuff. Her son had it. Her aunt had it. Her brother had it. Her daughter caught it. Everybody in the house caught it except me.
Oh, nice.
So I went and got tested. You don't have it. Are you sure? Yeah, you don't have it. And so I had a fever like 2 months later. So, oh my God, I got COVID. I went to the hospital. You don't have it. You have a sinus infection. I said, what the hell? I waited 8 hours to find out I got a sinus infection. I went back again. I thought I had it. Again with the sinus infection. I said, what the hell? I said, okay, all right, forget it.
Yeah.
And if I wouldn't have had a fever, I wouldn't even went to the hospital. And I do have sinus issues, so. But
there's some strange times for sure.
But I have to be honest, I think everyone is going to get it. Everyone is going to get COVID, some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a part of the norm.
Yep.
But the good thing is that the strain has kind of diminished itself to where it's not killing people anymore.
Which is strange, don't you think?
Well, no, not really. I mean, I heard a the guy explain why this happens.
Why does it happen?
Because the virus adapts to its environment a little bit.
Yeah.
And if it's killing off its host, there's not going to be another host for it to get into. So it adapts itself to not kill the host so it can still thrive.
It's almost like it has a brain to think with.
Kind of, sort of, right?
Weird.
But yeah, that's the explanation that I had heard. It doesn't want to kill the host because it wants to stay alive and perpetuate itself. And it can't do that if it keeps killing the host.
That's some kind of creepy creature feature stuff.
I know, right?
It's making it sound like a virus. It has a brain to think with. Come on now. I don't know about that one. That explanation ain't washing with me.
I like it though.
Yeah, right. I just think it's weird that all of a sudden all these people aren't dying and COVID is not going anywhere. People are still getting it. Because I know a girl who had it on Valentine's Day. So, right here.
Yeah.
And it's going to be on the right. Let me see if my coworker got home yet. He has a white car. No, that jerk is still at work. Right there on the right with the gray. That's why I don't ask him for a ride. He doesn't know how to come home.
Okay. Very quickly, I have a YouTube channel.
Right here.
Would
you do?
Yeah. Would you be okay if I put this conversation on the YouTube?
I don't care.
Okay. Great. Awesome. Thank you. You can look it up. It's called Rideshare with Ron.
Oh, okay.
And there's a few other conversations on there you might be interested in.
You think my conversation is interesting enough to put on there?
Absolutely. Still relevant.
Yeah, true. Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Yep. You have a great day.
You too.
Get some
I'm
good
gonna
rest.
try. Oh, God. I'm going to try.